The Cauldron of Curiosities would like to welcome the merry month of May. We're exploring the hedgerows of Cornwall and looking at how these trees and plants can help with self-care and intertwine a weaving of stories, poems and songs that resonate with where we live. Today we welcome the beautiful Primrose. Will you see a fairy today? In English folklore, people believed that if you ate a primrose, you would see a fairy. What do primroses symbolise to you? If you Google, it says because the second month, February, which is the birth month flower, primrose, is one of the first spring flowers to bloom, and it's often yellow. And you will notice, if you think back to February when the first flowers came out, many of them were yellow. It's an easier colour for the plant to create. I have done a podcast about that previously. Archaeological digs have shown that early flowers tended to be yellow or a light green colour. Primroses symbolise innocence, youth and new beginnings. In florography, the primrose is a declaration of deep love, specifically stating, "I can't live without you," to the recipient. A poem by Patrick Kavanagh. Upon a bank I sat, a child made seer, of one small primrose flowering in my mind. Better than wealth it is, I said, to find. One small page of truth's manuscript made clear. I looked at Christ transfigured without fear. The light was very beautiful and kind, and where the Holy Ghost in flame had signed, I read it through the lenses of a tear, and then my sight grew dim, I could not see the primrose that had lighted me to heaven, and there was but the shadow of a tree, ghostly amongst the stars, the years that pass, like tired soldiers never more have given moments to see wonders in the grass. I wonder, when Patrick Kavanagh wrote this, whether he had eaten a primrose and the seen things that other people didn't normally see. What do you think happened there? And then I found the Pixies song Primrose, where at the end they suggested that those that knew them should leave a primrose by the spring to remember them by, and showing that deep love that florology says the primrose indicates. The primrose, with its association as one of the first flowers of spring, can be a powerful analogy for self-care and new beginnings, just as the primrose emerges from winter's dormancy to symbolise renewal and optimism. Self-care practices can help us bloom into our best selves, shedding old patterns and embracing new possibilities. It's a symbol of new beginnings. Primroses are often seen as that symbol of youth, renewal and optimism, and will help us with a fresh start of trying those new things that we've been planning about as part of our resolutions. As we emerge from the darkness of winter, the primrose's emergence from the soil represents overcoming challenges and hardships. And as self-care, it can help us navigate those difficult times of making change, and we will emerge stronger. We need to remember that we all need to be nourished, and a primrose requires sunlight, soil and water to thrive, just as we need to nourish ourselves through self-care practices like exercise, healthy eating and relaxation. But if we wanted to say there's one element of self-care that we could focus on, it's about helping us think about how we can make those changes, how we can emerge from the darkness. And that would be a beautiful thing, to make that fresh start that many of us feel the urge to do at the start of the year. If you can, and it's the right time of year, find a sunny bank where the primroses are and have a smell. What do they smell of to you? Were the yellow ones a stronger smell than the pink ones, or did you find a purple one by any chance? Watch how their patterns grow and how many petals can you see. Can you see the rivulets in the leaves, like a curly type of pattern? Notice what other plants grow nearby, and you will notice how the primrose embraces the early sunshine, and they gather there under the trees. Close your eyes and see the yellow, the beauty, and embrace the thought of new beginnings. Tomorrow we will meet another guide from the hedgerow, but today let the primrose keep you company. Flow with the sunshine as it's absorbed by the yellow petals. Thank you for walking with me today.